Welcome back. Tickle to Death, the show back up. This episode in the garage, we are going to continue putting this car together. Y'all going to have to deal with the fan because it's hotter than the devil's crotch in southeastern Tennessee. Welcome to this episode in the garage. What I have got here is a failure to communicate. So, as you can see, the door is really high. But this gap is good. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a measurement from here to here and do the same over there and see if there is a difference. I'm hoping there is, and I'm hoping that this side is short, and if it is, I'm going to take my quarter power and I'm going to shove that post yon direction. Y'all hold tight. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to measure from where I know doesn't move over to the edge of that door. And what I see is dead on 38 inches. Alright, let's go measure this side. And man, I hope this side over here is longer. I do. So let's see what we got. Measure from inside here. Do it one more time, inside here. And that is dead on 36 and a quarter. What did I say over there? 36, I'm not for sure. Let's see here. Dead on 36. So that's a good deal. That means the drinker side of this post needs to go towards the back of the car a full 1/4 of an inch, which will do this right here all kinds of good. Alright, so let's get set up and we'll see if we can make that work. Here comes the rain. Lord knows we need it. Alright. I got it set up. We'll see what it do. Hopefully that thing don't shoot out into my face. But I don't know. Let's see. Do is I'm going to stretch this thing out to get it to my measurement, and then I'm going to come back here and look at what it's doing to the door. Yeah, sounds like a wiener to me. Let's do that. I'm glad you suggested it. That's 36 1/4. That is absolutely great. So our body gap is dead on the money, perfect all the way up and down at 36 1/4 inches to right here. So I am going to overextend this that way and see if I can get it to rebound back to 36 1/4 inches. If we can get it to do that, that is going to be amazing. Our power just flickered a minute ago. Welcome to my subdivision. If it's raining, snowing, sleeting, sunshine, rainbow, fog, hail, wind, or calm, our power goes out. All right, so this is what I got. See, we're sitting at what's that say up there? 37 inches. All right. And as you can see, the door won't even close. Alright, I'm going to let this thing sit like this for a while because I got it flexed like crazy. And we'll release some of the tension and see if it'll bounce back close to where we need it anyway. Alright. That is pretty dang close. We let that thing sit up under tension about an hour or so. A lot of creeping and groaning and banging and whoop. Nothing to see here. Nothing persuades quite like a hammer. Alright, our problems with this door, even though we got that money, they are far from over. If you'll remember very, very, very early in the series of this 57, that corner right there was crushed in. Matter of fact, that's not the door, the original door from the car. That was a donor door from another car. And if you also remember when I was doing the body work on this part here, I had made the comment that this is probably nowhere near where it's going to be and we're going to have to go back and revisit it. Well, now is the time. So if I put the door up here where it's supposed to be, you see a big problem right there. Also, if you look here, you'll see an enormous door gap. So this needs to go in. This needs to come out just a little, but we also have to do some work here to straighten out that gap. I'm not going to fool with that right now. This is the main part I was worried about, so I know the door is right and I know it's where it's going to stay. So we'll come back and deal with that at a later date. But I just wanted to document that. And our door gap here on our post looks pretty dang good. I'd say it's around 1/4 inch. I gotta tell you, brother, that ain't half bad right there. Could go down just a little, but our gap looks good. This, you remember earlier, I pointed out, see where it gets shallow right there? That needs to come that way, and I'm gonna have to figure out a way to do it. But good down here, even. Our body line gap is a little off. So we're pretty thin right here. And then we get out here and we're pretty thick. So the door will need to come up and then twist it. So first off, we have to open that gap up. That's the first thing we need to do. And that will raise that up too high. And then we'll have to move the door back down and close this gap back up and set that height correct. But man, for less than 5 minutes, geez, it don't get a whole lot better than that.